Watch past performances from this year's Oscar-nominated actors. And RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars returns. Byzantium, 2012, on Netflix. Saoirse Ronan will contend for an Oscar in March thanks to her delicate but fiery performance as a Sacramento teenager in Lady Bird. She played another teenager, albeit an eternal one, in the vampire flick Byzantium, which is inspired by Caribbean folklore and takes place across centuries. Ms. Ronan stars alongside Gemma Arterton as a deathly mother and daughter duo who hunt by day and hide out from other vampires in a rundown hotel. Manala Dargis named it a Times Critics' Pick. Burn After Reading, 2008, on Netflix. Frances McDormand and Richard Jenkins both stole scenes on the big screen last year, but in very different ways. Ms. McDormand was the engine behind the caustic drive of 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, while Mr. Jenkins lent heartbreak and empathy to the prickly The Shape of Water. They're both nominated for 2018 Oscars, his second nomination, her fifth, and they're paired in the Coen brothers' Burn After Reading, which mixes lupa humor with gratuitous violence. She plays a ditzy gym employee who gets in way over her head in an international espionage plot. He plays her kindly manager, who yearns for her affection and tries to help her. Eyewitness, 1981, on Netflix. In November, nobody expected Christopher Plummer to be in the Oscar race for All the Money in the World because he wasn't yet in the movie. His frantic 9-day gig landed him a nomination, making him the oldest acting nominee in Oscar history. Revisit another one of his acclaimed roles from 37 years ago, in which he plays an Israeli intelligence agent working to smuggle Jews out of the Soviet Union. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, 8 p.m. on VH1. This campy and exuberant competition show is back for its third season, with contestants returning from across the 9 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race. "It makes me laugh, it makes me cry," said Mark Jacobs, who will be a guest judge this season along with Todrick Hall and Vanessa Williams. Contestants sing, dance, make their own dresses, roast one another and even spoof The Handmaid's Tale. The Good Place, 8:30 p.m. on NBC. Ted Danson sure seems to be having a blast on The Good Place. He swings wildly from depraved mastermind to dunce to contemplative egghead with nuance and panache. It's unsurprising, then, how many stories have come from his castmates about his gleeful on-set antics, from snorting Swedish fish out of his nose to pretend farting. "He's just joy personified," said the castmate Kristen Bell. In the second season's penultimate episode, Mr. Danson's character must deal with the consequences of his recent actions as the rest of the gang tries to escape to the Good Place.